Welcome, my lovely dears, to a belated and EP session of Sunrise and Sunset. When last we left off, our glorious adventuring heroes happened to make their way through the remainder of the dungeon. A once Morriganite temple laid claim by the Khassid. They happen to have in their possession a David of Hagen, attempting to turn them as the Khassid were turned so long ago. Fortunately for that David, it appears that they do not quite have access to the levels of dicksmithery required to cause that to occur. The damsel might happen to have on her person. And instead, you found her in a state of undress, but otherwise successfully gathered her up. By this point, you've had time to take her up to your ship and get her cleaned off. Maya's insistence don't want to snap her into reality while she's still, down here in sex hell. There had been, very briefly, a discussion about what to do in regards to the orgy queen, as it were. I believe that boiled down to, we should just get rid of her, I think. Thanks to the fact that she poses a danger to a lot of people. At least until you then came around to the idea of, what if we just turned her into a pocket pussy and gave her to, the Legion? Which she was much more amenable to after that consideration. Stick her in a wall and a copper a go seems very much to fall into Maslow's idea of a good time. Now then, is there anything else that you do now that you are, in this area?
A question for the party from me, straight the person. We have this lady. We don't know how to wake her up. We were on our way to, ironically, wake up another lady and save her. Do we have time to do 3 days of downtime training for Ralu, or do you guys want to move on?
What do you need 3 days to do?
Downtime training for XP. I am 3 behind you guys.
And
this is one of the areas that Skow said that Ralu could level up by working with the twins.
I'm sorry, are you actually a level behind, or you just 3 experience?
Just 3 experience behind, and it was actually Savin's suggestion that we do this. I'm asking if that's still the plan.
The bitch, but we're at least 15 sessions away from our next level if we get near max. So I don't think we need to really stay here. As much as I'd like to, we should probably get this lady back to somewhere safe, back to Papa Hagen.
Yeah, we could. So what
on the other side of the desert?
Are we gonna go to the graveyard ship first, or do you want to?
I think we.
I'd like to go to the.
I'd like to go there too,
all the way back to Doro.
We're not that far away from there. Let's go look at the map. Pretty sure we're closer.
We're pretty far away from Los Dorado.
And not any further than we are from the ship.
You also say you don't know how to wake her up. None of you have actually tried. She's just don't wake her up while she's down here.
That's true.
Yeah.
We're kind of even for both of them, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah, but that makes it twice as much to go back and then back again.
No.
Yeah.
I guess we can try and wake her up on our own out here, and
yeah, we can have Maive try to wake her up.
Wait, hold on, guys. I have a better idea.
What?
Yes.
She's a Hagen creature, right? There is the champion of Hagen right over here, Big Deva Queen. It's not that far out of our way.
That's true. We could try that.
Yeah, you could also offload your new pocket pussy at the same time.
And
that's also be made.
And you could also confirm to the Golden Mother, unless you wanted to wait until you had a gift. Because she's gonna know we're back in town.
Yeah.
So,
And I mean,
you can confirm your betrothal, and then on the day of your wedding, hand her the sphere.
yeah. I mean, Anai's Papa also is coming down there to fully discuss that out and work that entire thing out.
Okay, it sounds like Great Oasis. Does anyone have any objections?
We won't have the pocket pussy ready though. Like that takes a week to make.
I mean,
Ralu needs
we could,
3 days to train, so...
yeah,
Okay, yeah, fair enough, I guess.
we could take a week off, make that, and then, I mean, it is yours. You were the one that convinced her. You don't have to give her to the Legionnaires the in the lament, but I am saying that, you're giving all of this stuff to the Golden Mother, and if you want to win the love of the troops, giving a magic pocket pussy in their favorite watering hole probably will get you pointers.
I mean, like I said, we could probably work it out to be like some sort of like Golden Mother and the harem there fucks it first, and then it goes to like the soldiers for a while, and back and forth type thing.
It's yours. Do what you want with it.
Yeah, it sounds like we're going to the Great Oasis.
Okay then. Let's see here. The very first point before you then make your way down to the Great Oasis, you're asked by everyone what exactly is down there. Then you see that the succubus has made themselves scarce.
It used to be a Morriganite temple. It was corrupted by the Khadists. Should be cleared out, but watch yourselves all the same.
And the lady that Mive was carrying out, taking to your ship, was she down there?
Yes,
Yeah.
the Khadists were trying to break her, so she lapsed into complete solipsism to save herself.
Interesting. I've never heard of such a thing happening before. What on earth was a Hagen Deva doing there in the first place? This was a Morriganite temple before it was captured by Kinathis.
She's been unconscious the entire time we haven't had a chance to ask.
There's a spirit down there that remembers things. I would guess she was probably visiting her.
Remembers? Oh, do tell. Sorry, I understand if you're in a hurry and wish to move on, but
No, it's
personally, I
alright.
would like to extend to you, dinner, drinks, that kind of thing. Thank you for your assistance with this. You did
Yeah,
delve a dungeon on our behalf.
It
She
is getting
remembers
to
in the-
evening time.
She remembers in the sense that she will remember what you've told her and what others tell her. Not necessarily that she'll answer questions about other things she might remember.
She's a immortal scribe.
What? She's like a Book of the Dead, then?
Yes.
Yeah,
Close
kinda.
approximation, yes.
You can
Interesting.
unburden yourself to her.
Ah, well, goodness knows Allah has a number of burdens, but not the kind that you would unload onto a ghost.
Might be worth talking to anyway, if you've ever lost anybody. Tell her that story, that sort of thing.
I see. This is then a Book of the Dead that grants its listeners, grants its speakers absolution, then, in some sense.
Maybe just that.
I see, I see. And I suppose I should ask, he says as he's like wheeling a tea tray like out of his big tent for you all. Would you say that there is a lot of archaeological goods within this domain? Usually our dig sites are present in the area for a couple of weeks or months, depending on the size. What do you think we're looking at your expert glance?
So he's talking like artifacts and stuff like that in there, right?
Artifacts, archaeology, historical relevance, information they take away to a museum or use to compile like historical notes and like archives, educational like contents, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Could I make educated guess with either Arcana or History to see how long it would take them to do this? Because this is what I do for a living.
Yeah, sure. You can drop a history in. You get advantage for
History.
having a proficiency that goes with it.
22.
Okay. You have the idea that if this were an operation intending to make like a genuine profit on it, there isn't much there they could pull away that, would go on to museums or be turned into like magical items and stuff. But there is, however, a lot of academic interest in older civilizations and dealing with like death and religion. Those, as true to reality as they are for us in meat space here on Earth, it is in fantasy as well. Like death and ancient religion are very, very interesting subjects, and you suspect that if they took their time compiling information for knowledge's sake, as opposed to any kind of take it back with them, then yeah, they've probably got a good month of work they could pull out of this place. They would need to probably bring in specialists for that specifically. Otherwise, there's only like a week's work here for just like an actual archaeology crew.
Well, I mean, archaeologists today go nuts whenever they find just like a pottery shard that shouldn't be there. So,
Oh, for sure.
yeah. For this place is wealthy in academia. For a full exploration cataloging, it would take you about a month. However, if you were only here for trinkets, about a week.
Well, this is promising. Usually our initial works happen to be made up of attempts at gathering trinkets. I mean, you saw as much at our first dig site. We had whole crates of recovered goods that we were concerned about.
Yes.
That, for the most part, was because my business needed to make quite a lot of money and pay off quite a lot of investors. On this occasion, Mr. Bay here, gesture at the Rakshasa beside him, Evan Bay, has paid for this one out of pocket as a matter of academic interest.
Then you shall find at least 30 days, if not more, worth of academic intrigue.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. Well then, if it might please you, and he will gesture to his tea tray and pull out a whole bunch of like honeyed pitted dates and a selection of fine teas. He does appear to have a bottle of liquor, but will take it away from the tray and then like put it in and under stowage, so as not to even bother Karin with the sight of it, as he has apparently remembered that from last time.
It's got a good memory.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were in there for a while. We spent like 5 hours or something like that. So surely it's like late afternoon or if not night. So we're not leaving tonight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's no way you would be. Well, I mean, you could leave if you really wanted to, but yeah, unless you're feeling exceptionally hassled for time, it would be weird to leave right now.
Nope. I am more than willing to snackums on this and then snackums on twins.
Sounds good. Although you find that they're moderately distracted because, there is an entire archaeological site waiting underneath them they can finally go into. They are more than happy to see to physical affections. Although you find yourself to be unusually tired. Indeed, most of you who have indulged in pleasures within the temple are at least possibly enervated by the experience. You find that if you have a usually prodigious production, it has slowed down to a degree.
Yeah, you stole my vit from me.
Also true. But yeah, you're firing at half loads now, I'm afraid, right? They are still more than happy to entertain you.
Yeah, cuddle puppy times.
Is there anyone else does
I
while
just
you are?
placed it.
Hmm.
Sorry, just gonna say, just place yourself a little bit towards the center there as climate control there.
Oh yes, you find you're quite popular, at least until, night falls in earnest, at which point it gets real fucking chilly.
Yeah, but then it gets the other way, remember? Because it goes up, it's either chill or cold. I manage both.
Chill or cold? Hmm.
Yeah, it was cold or chill. It was either.
You've used two different words for cold there. Do you perhaps mean
Sorry,
chill or hot?
sorry.
Or...
Yes, it handled both hot and cold temperatures. So just the climate control there. That's why you wanted that's why you wanted the 10 fucking G of Resilient to just make a day.
Yeah,
Like
no, I
what was it?
understand. Yes, you do indeed find after that, once you've become a small bear radiator instead, or I mentioned just humanoid radiator, people will throughout the course of the night stop by for essentially when they're on like smoke breaks and stuff. You can see that they're running a relatively reasonable perimeter of the area. It is still an archaeology site. You do have to be careful for scavengers and bandits, and they do appear to take that seriously. Yeah, people who are on like night watch and night duty will rotate around too and try and stay quite close to the radiator. If their route had been a circle, it starts to look a lot more oval when they pass into the perimeter.
Yeah, I can just sit there and just be a radiator and be restful and just keep an eye out of it through the night with them.
Let's see here. Savin, if you are
He's still up.
back, he's still up. Oh, damn. You know what? I will hold off.
Getting nommed by Tasha.
Oh. Whoa. Look, we love Tasha in this house.
That or a raccoon shit on his porch again.
So fucked up. That is okay. I don't really want to necessarily jump ahead while he's in absentia, but I'm going to do a test on Myve's behalf. How long he'll be up. Well, I just don't want to sit here in idle silence.
Yeah.
Live.
Okay. So yeah, while tending to the cleaning of this deva, Myve has gathered up a large number of scrubs and loofahs and stuff, and prepared plenty of fresh, lovely holy water in the process of performing this little cleansing. At first, the deva appears to be largely unresponsive, at least until some of the marks and stains are finally removed from her person. By the time Myve has actually finished cleaning here, there, and everywhere, though, the complete stillness of the deva has changed to slow. I wouldn't say shallow breathing, just very, very, very slow breathing. It takes a very long time to complete an inhale and a very long time to complete an exhale. But there is more evident sign of life out of them than was when you first saw her, at the very least. She'll get up and go dump out a now mucky bucket, as it were. And, see to all of her cleaning supplies. By the time she returns to the main room to see to the Deva, she's not there anymore, and Maeve will bolt up in alarm before running to the deck of the ship, calling out to any of you who are present.
Yeah, I'm probably just up there sitting.
Aw, nuts.
I think we're all loose with the twins right now.
Yeah. Anai, give me a perception test.
Okay.
And I'll be there too.
Perception.
For what it's worth.
Okay.
Oof. I'm not very good at perceiving things.
Can I
No, it
make
would
a
seem not.
test?
Sure. Would this to have been to potentially spot them, or is this a trying to locate them?
I guess locate, since much like an ICAST wouldn't have been expecting her to just get up and fuck off. So it's more reactionary.
Okay then. You check up on the deck, since that's what you had, expected someone to have taken flight from, until you notice that there are a couple of damp footprints still on the floor. And although they head part way up the stairs, when you're standing at the bottom of the ship steps and then ascend part way up, you can already see that there is where Anai is sat on a bench reading, and so they must have backed back down again, and they are within the ship somewhere.
Castle.
So what seems to be the issue?
The Deva got up. Cat's just gonna cup his hands together and call out inside the ship. Miss Deva, are you okay? We're friends.
Give me a persuade.
Sure. I will first of all give myself a bardic cadence. 23.
There is a long, long pause, at which point a voice speaks out. They've got a very soft, lyrical voice. Something that's more akin to something you would hear singing and laughing brightly, but the voice is instead nervous. Have you got my clothes at all?
Do
We can get her clothes. We don't. She didn't
You
have any
didn't-
clothes.
you
there.
didn't- You didn't
Okay,
see
I
any
didn't
clothes in
think
there.
We can get her
no,
some.
but yeah, we can get you some.
I would appreciate that very much. Assuming they aren't. Assuming that they're modest clothes, perhaps.
Yes,
I've
I can.
seen more than enough other ones.
How tall is she?
A good question.
Who's she closest to for outfit wise?
Like if she's
She is 5'11".
she's isn't that closest to Karin's human form?
Yep.
Or Anai.
I'm 5'5".
Yeah, but a nice
no, nice short.
I'm a shorty.
Yeah, and Anai
Yeah.
doesn't have any modest clothes.
That's also
So-
true. So yeah.
Also true.
Where's Karin at this point?
Center of the camp. She is just essentially relaxing in what would be their break tent.
You go
I'm-
get them. I'll stay by the Deva.
Fuck that, I'm just gonna go rummage through her stuff.
Oh, that's true as well.
I don't think she'll mind.
Probably.
Hey, Karin. Your belongings, are they protected in any kind of way?
my magical stuff and all that stuff, yes. My regular clothes, no.
Okay. Then, yeah, Cass, you can go rummaging through Karin's underwear drawer. Wait, no, not the underwear drawer. Other drawer.
Just by instinct.
Yeah, like you just find yourself going, oh god, it's never this one. Of course. And yeah, you can find, presumably, Karin has a couple of different, like, quite modest priestly nightgowns. Your typical color of clothing being like bright whites and such.
I mean, yeah, she
Imagine you
wears
have-
those big. She wears those big desert wraps.
Yeah, I'll bring
Yeah.
some
Yeah,
of
that's-
those.
Yeah, there are also the colored and regular clothes, which is common clothes, which is pants, double shirts like that.
Okay.
Simple white linen, clean.
Yeah. You, as she says, you find a couple of spare robes and some like common town clothes. And yeah, you note that the voice that called out is just coming from one of the other bedrooms, probably. They've ducked back into cover to hide the fact that they're wearing no clothing at all.
Cass will just lay the clothes out in front of the door and give it a knock. I just left them out here, and I'm gonna step around the corner in the hall.
Yes, we'll be right there.
Um, thank you. I take it this was a rescue then, as opposed to, and then their voice is a little clearer as the door opens and their hand sneaks out to grab clothes, as opposed to a new captive then?
Yes,
That would be
rescue.
correct.
Oh, you have. Great. Thanks, if you'll just give me a moment. I apologize for scampering, but I was shaken.
I'm sure of your domain area and everything like that. It's understandable.
Yes, I don't really recognize anywhere outside, and I didn't even know I was on a ship until I realized I was standing on a deck.
Also, no wonder she turned around when she saw Anai. Anai prima facie would look like a cadist.
Yeah, apart from the fact that she's just it's probably the middle of the night, so I can't imagine you would sit there freezing yourself after death. What do your comfy evening warm clothes look like?
It's probably sets of longer flowy stuff that still looks sensual, but contains a sense of warmth to it and everything like that. Arm sleeves that actually go to the shoulders and everything.
I mean,
Okay.
you said sensual, so
Oh.
my point still stands.
Yeah, okay. So she
The
would have still
what?
been a little spooked.
The wine on, the wine on the pink dress like that with the puffy sleeves and the boa type.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It will take a few minutes. You can hear the telltale rustle of fabric on the other side of a half-closed bedroom door. That eventually culminates in a soft sigh and one stepping out. For those who have not seen them before.
Lord have
Right.
mercy.
Well,
Yep. Kakamasi.
let's first start by saying it's good to see you are aware now.
Yes, I felt the touch of holy water on my person and the removal of foul inscriptions from my person. I have been most impolite. My name is Pjar. I am a deva of Hagen's kindness and love.
We had assumed such. My name is Anai.
I'm Cass. And this is Mai. He was the one who was helping you.
Hi. And she'll nod and acknowledge all of your names. My thanks deeply to all of you then. Would you be willing to tell me when are we? I don't know
Yeah.
how long I've been down there.
Yes, I'll just rattle off the date for her.
She pauses. I haven't heard of that era.
And you have been down there for a very long time, then.
What's the last big history event you remember?
I went to the temple after a large number of crusaders with whom I was familiar with passed away. I was seeking to unburden myself of the lives of many while I was there and present before the place was laid into by foul cultists.
Crusaders.
Slew a number of them, but I myself am not so grand a fighter. I am what you might call a diplomat.
Well, you've been down there for quite a while, Castle. Rattle off the relative passage of years from the Crusades to now.
Oh, that is quite a while then. Hearts. And I will double check. Let's see here. The Third Crusade was minus 700. So she has been down there for
800 and change?
Something
yeah,
like that.
about 800 years.
I was right.
Catatonic for nearly 800 years, it would seem.
Oh, that's... Goodness me. That is a long time to be gone. I suppose that means my mortal friends will all be quite passed away.
Yes. Most of them,
Provided-
unless they were ageless.
Yeah, provided they aren't ageless.
Some were, I'm sure, but there used to be Jester's small village here. That's quite gone.
Very much so. Not an oasis nearby to really support one.
Goodness me. The first Golden Mother.
I remember you told me it was it was 800
Yeah, it's whether
years
it's
ago.
whether it's whether Piar would know.
Yep.
Maybe. You'd have to ask. She doesn't look at you, Ralu, with like the shock of, oh no, it's some
I am currently
radicalized.
I'm not there. I'm currently getting
right,
a throat
yeah.
massage from Siri.
Yes.
Of course, right. Never mind then.
Right then. I do have good news for you. Hagen is in this land and is actually relatively nearby. Mind you,
Well,
that's,
Hagen is everywhere.
I mean in actual physical form.
He walks amongst mortals.
He does.
Sun blessed.
In the city of Los Dorado currently. And I realize you actually...
The merchant city?
Yeah.
Yes, very much so.
I had not thought that a merchant city would be suitable housing for the sun himself, but clearly things have changed. By now, I imagine it's some sprawling metropolis of grand temples.
It's got some temples in it, but...
It is a sprawling metropolis.
Very well. I will have to take some time to essentially reacquaint myself with the light. I'm sorry to impose upon you so soon, but might you have a place I can rest upon the ship?
Yeah,
I
of
think you're
course.
more than welcome to that for now.
My thanks. And of course, if there's anything that I can do for you, diplomat or no, I am still one of the light's messengers.
Well, I'd love to learn more about, your era of history.
Oh, yes, I'd be happy to answer any kinds of questions like that.
Excited cast noises. Right, but let's get you settled in first.
Yes, my thanks.
And I will see if I can buy some clothes that can be yours instead of stealing from my friend.
These clothes are stolen.
Well, I mean,
Well, more borrowed.
I just walked into her room. It was kind of an emergency. She won't mind.
She's the closest fit to you.
I see. Very well, then. I would be very surprised if Karin could rock the boat. If you remember rightly, it's got two gigantic pontoons either side. This thing is the most planted vehicle ever.
Okay, okay, not rocket. Slightly tip it there. Yeah, okay, car's here.
Can it? I mean, we're on a pretty big warship now.
Yeah,
It's just a joke. It's
yeah,
just a joke.
yeah.
It's like,
But yes,
it's
as
like
you make it around the corner, you will see that there is this blonde-haired lady wearing your nightgown and some clothes.
Yeah.
just give a thumbs up.
I apologize for the imposition, and it is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Pierre. Dave of kindness and
Hello.
love.
Hello there, Karin of... Well, I don't care the fucking name again. It's
Marifa.
Marifa. Karin of Secrets. That's just me.
Of secrets. Travel in interesting circles. Not that I, of course, could ever judge.
She said, looking at a Morriganite twink boy and shining golden wolf girl.
Yeah. Yeah, she's not alarmed at the presence of a follower of the goddess of secrets, but she's like, oh, the world is a fucking wide place if their followers are wandering around. Yeah.
Ah, I see.
She's not giving you like any kind of judgmental look, but she does definitely look at you curiously, Karin, like, oh, okay.
Well, so you got at least some clothes on.
Yes, I do. I will return these to you as soon as I possibly can.
Yeah, whatever. I got spares.
I would still hate to owe anyone anything. It's unbefitting of divinity to remain so deeply in debt.
And then I just go down on my knees and just prostrate and I bestow. Please accept these gifts, Almighty Deva.
You don't know that you've heard someone wince out loud quite so hard before, but I think she can tell that you're joking enough after a moment. Then I will accept this gift gratefully. Thank you.
From the floor there, not even bringing my head up, I give just two thumbs up.
Expertly trolled.
Please stand again, though. I do not need anyone prostrate before me.
No worries, it just... You're a lot more timid.
I wouldn't call myself timid, just a little bit...
Disoriented?
Yes, I am what you would say is emotionally overwhelmed at the moment. I also haven't spoken to anyone for a very long time, and it's rather difficult trying to judge the tone of conversation. I promise I'm not usually one to be called a wallflower, let us say.
Regardless, we should
Well-
allow you to your rest.
My thanks. You would think after so many years of sleep, I wouldn't want to go to bed, but I rather do. I have not experienced just a comfort for a while. Oh yeah, she definitely wants to like curl up on the sofa in a dark room and eat a whole bunch of ice cream.
Just curl up
Well,
on
we
the
have
fucking
plenty
bear.
of milk for it.
We have a freezer. We do have ice cream.
Truth.
Right, then let's settle you up in a room and allow you to have the whole of it.
My thanks. Yes, I suppose it is a bit of a journey away. Once I have my strength underneath me again, I'll be free to fly down, but not until I have made myself fully disposed to you of your historical questions.
Of course.
Come morning, I would love to hear what your plans are, and then to figure out what mine should be. And she will give you all a thankful bow and allow you to just escort her to wherever her room is.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
And for a long way out of the way and out of the earshot like that. I wonder if the Devas actually even remember those three before they fell.
Mai will tilt her head. Probably?
Oh.
I don't know when they were all made. I'm not to be judgmental at all, but I don't know how long kindness and love had been a thing. Early Hagen was very rah-rah crusades. The idea of there being one whose role as a messenger is just messengering is kind of strange. At least historically. It's obviously not weird now. Hagen stands for all things that are lovely and good, but that wasn't common until long after a crusade or two. I mean, to be fair, 800 was the third crusade, but still. The Caedus probably predate her role. I don't know how it works, though.
Right. Makes me curious what their roles were
So-
before they fell as well.
So you're just saying that Hagen is this way because it's Devas. He can't delegate those kind of emotional sides of himself down to them.
I mean, I'll never, say it's impossible, but generally, if you have a messenger for yourself, it's to speak of the aspects for which you are, worshipped and revered. Back in the day, the god of light and strength was power and good and law, and those are all well and good, but we don't really associate that with kindness and love, Or at least we didn't used to do so, as evidenced by all the things we've discovered on the way around here. So if there is a Deva of that, then she's presumably younger than the original messengers, or she used to be a messenger of something else. She says diplomat. Maybe she used to be the Deva of law and order.
The real burning question
The
that
Deva of judication.
I keep finding when it comes to Hagen matters though is why didn't he do anything?
What do you mean? Do anything about what?
This makes the fourth Deva that we know of his that has been attempted to fall.
I suppose so, yes. I don't really know how to question a god about that, but bad things happen to everyone. I suppose the servants aren't, exclusive to that.
Hagen's kind of like the image of good, so it makes sense that his servants would be targeted, the most by evil.
Mm. Yeah, I suppose if you wanted to do some kind of vindictive ritual, then you'd want to go out of your way to spite the exact opposite of you.
I don't. And I was thinking hard on how to word this so she doesn't offend Maeve, because she knows Maeve is very much a big Hagenite, but like, the more I find out about Hagen's history regarding his followers and the tragedies that occur to them, the less faith I seem to be having in them.
That's fair. I don't. That's the magic of it. We don't live in the era of the Crusades now, and you're welcome to worship or not. But what do you mean by faith in general? We've stood before Hagen, received holy missions, and done great works for the good of this world, and been rewarded in turn. That's more than can be said for really any other divines that we've encountered thus far, and we've encountered a surprising number of them.
Yes, we have, but you see the stories. The people that became vampires, where it seems Hagen has all but abandoned them. Devas that have fallen, and not a hand to reach out to them at all. It's jarring.
Okay, yeah,
Just
I can understand that struggle, but yeah, I think it
dissonance
probably...
between.
Hmm?
I mean, like a dissonance, like what has been said, what has happened versus what has been presented. It's like the pieces don't really fit together as they should have mentally.
It makes you wonder whether we're only getting the special treatment because of what we need to do to help the world and everything like that, or if it's something he does for all of his followers.
I mean, he sacrificed himself fully in order to right the perceived wrongs of people that he has quite literally wronged. Like, Hagen knows that he is not infallible and has sought to resolve that kind of thing. I imagine that the events of the Elf War are just one on a number of things that he felt his guilt. She shakes her head. Obviously, none of us can speak for a god, but I have to believe that the Lord feels bad for all of this. The gods have also made it where they aren't aware of everything that happens around them, If people have been taken away from his flock, then unless he'd been made aware of it, then it would be difficult to know in some cases, I'm sure. Or maybe indeed they'd been presumed dead. Or they had failed Hagen in some kind of way. And say he wasn't merciful. That would be because, justice rarely is merciful. The gods are just different now to how they used to be. And in and of itself, that's a surprising fact.
I suppose so.
Do you worship any of the gods in particular, Anai? Have you ever had to sit down in the dark, raise hands clasped together, and truly entreat them for advice, comfort, protection?
I can't say I do. I've always been of the opinion that any problem we have, we need to solve ourselves. And so we have.
Then it's entirely possible that Devas and Azuma, people who are of these divine origins, they themselves may not necessarily have entreated the gods themselves as such and have been trying to solve their own problems or fending for themselves. It's hard to say.
I mean, not to be reductive,
I'll never be...
but, like, we know Pagan, he sends us out to do things, and then we found the Deva and we rescued him, so... Kinda ipso facto, we're the instruments of divine will, even if we don't necessarily know it until we do it.
Hagen didn't send us out to find this one, though.
Not at the moment, but we wouldn't be where we are without him. Or without Damsa, or any of the gods. They're kinda, pushing us along here.
I suppose it's the question of free will, which is a classic when it comes to religious inquiry.
I still have a bunch of worries about Damsa as well, really.
I mean, she's very, very irresponsible.
Yeah, that's fair.
But also, she's preggers and hasn't done us bad yet. So I'm kind of giving her the benefit of the doubt. Also, she's really hot.
I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop with her.
You're thinking like at the end there'll be at last, upon this final hour, a grand but inevitable betrayal.
Not necessarily that. But I mean, she caused an entire trio to fall and become an entire new pantheon in the dark.
Yeah.
Who's to say that she won't try something similar with us?
I mean, she said she wouldn't, which is always pretty good. I don't know that a god's ever lied to us before.
Regardless, it's just worries that I have to hold. Not necessarily ones that you all have.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Hey, burdens are much easier to bear when they are shared. And if you're bothered by any of the religious-y stuff, then obviously I'm here to help. As I'm sure Karin is as well. As mysterious as she is, Karin is just about as educated on matters divine as I am. And yes, Cadus being an accident is certainly what they said. But can you be sure that gods don't lie? Maybe they do.
Can you be sure that the bard god of keeping things interesting isn't lying about it?
Look, from a metatextual perspective, like, our party includes a Hornier. Do the gods really want to fuck with that? We've killed one of them already.
It is true. They could take another god out.
Damn,
if you were to imagine,
will fucking end a bitch.
Yeah, you know those the wire graphs that you can see the weight of things represented in, and they get like denser and heavier in certain positions. Like if you were to roll a ball down, and then there's just like a density in the graph. This party moving around just shows us like a red strain on the density of the world itself, just walking around with all of this importance. I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it, but my brain's just going, the in golf games, like the putting diagram shows you how steep all the cliffs are? You're where those lines start moving really fast, the little white beads.
Now, speaking of track, so he just looks at his name again. Cass.
Uh-huh.
Time to get that out of you.
Ow.
But I like being depressed.
Karate.
I was working on my latest early 2000s emo album.
Yeah, you call it My Chemical Romance.
Alright. Now you
No,
gotta
it's
see
my
if you...
Cackler. It's my Cackler romance. Thank you.
Now you gotta
Stage name
see if
Gerard Butler.
Yeah, now you gotta see if you kill Cass trying to uncurse him.
That's true. Yeah, give me. I believe it's heal.
What was that?
I believe I need a heal check from you. Removing an affliction is not just a done and dusted thing.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Yeah, print that card.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, this is a curse effect. Make a medicine, please.
Okay, and I know, and I got in the source and everything.
Do you have the part of like what causes? Because this is like from the divinity shard that I licked.
You know what causes, you don't necessarily know the full details of what it does.
Yeah.
And I don't think we
Okay,
have
so-
advantage. So
Not
I'm
it's just
unclear if this will do anything at all.
it removes the advantage.
Yeah, it removes
if I
curse
have an
effect.
object. Yeah,
Oh.
it removes the advantage I get on the roll.
Yes, there's no object here that helps you out. The DC
It's 20
has
plus whatever the level of creature or hazard I applied it then.
Jesus Christ, everything's super robotic.
Yeah, I noticed that
That's
for a
fine for me.
moment. Sec.
Welcome to Rotterdam.
Oh
Favorite
no, I know about Rotterdam.
But yes, by the looks of this, the DC hasn't been increased because you know what this affliction does. You know that it is given Cass ennui.
that's not all it's
and
done
you-
necessarily, but okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think Hazard actually has
the actual curse it gave you ennui. Any like follow-up emotional impact of that is not a curse is doing. That's just how you're coping with the knowledge you've been given.
I were meant to like
let's
seeing
see.
into eternity, but
Yeah, is
Yeah,
that
but that itself isn't a curse. Events that have occurred to you aren't a curse.
I I think even
I
the
think it
Hagen
does
David
matter
there
in
would
this
dispute
case.
that, but also if that means I
Yeah.
get to keep the forever knowledge, cool.
You can't be robbed of this knowledge, I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
You'd have to pay someone to modify your memories.
No, you just do enough fucking shrooms and ayahuasca.
look, somehow Karin's memory got yoinked, so I mean,
Just go on a vision quest.
end up in
What do you mean?
Erase.
Gotta meet a hyena in the desert and follow him.
That character. What do you mean her memory got joined?
Do you fucking
Yeah, it wasn't yoinked, and we also definitely know what caused it. the crippling alcoholism. All right. We do know what caused the affliction. So I think it is a baseline 15. You do not have advantage because you do not have the shard anymore.
Okay, but I do have a what's the name again? In May, right?
Maeve is not trained in medicine.
Holy shit, she's not.
No, why would
No,
why would
it
anyone
is
be?
Loam.
This rules dog shit.
Okay, so,
Loam is a medic surgeon.
Now the question is, does she want to actually help a cackler?
That's a good question.
You
Is
please.
Loam even around right now?
What?
Yeah, she's been talking.
Shit. What kind of what is this treatment exactly?
It's to remove a curse effect from Cass, and the curse is giving Cass depression.
Loam, just use your own thorough and complete knowledge of your own depression to help out Cass. There's
Oh,
only
listen,
one.
depressed.
Wait, does
There's
the
only
capture
one
deserve?
miserable guts on the ship.
Does the capture
Alright,
deserve? to
Ollie,
get
shut the
an-
fuck up.
It's more like it's more that
DM.
I'm not. It's more that I'm unsure if I have the skill set to do it.
Okay, then that's fine. Karin, raw dog.
Okay, then.
I could give you the best I could do is give you an enhance ability.
That works too.
Cool. All right, then you do have advantage.
Okay.
Of course. This is why I was just like, I just wanted to roll. There's no way it's a problem at all.
I mean, it could have been if it was the actual 20 plus.
Again, she still succeeds, even if it was.
Really?
She rolled a 24.
I'm surprised.
What do you
like
mean
a
if it's a
god
20
shard
plus?
is less than
Yes.
level 10.
Yeah.
The effect on you is from a list of essentially shitpost curses I've got.
That doesn't matter. Like,
It came from
it's
a
the
god
level
shard.
of the creature or hazard. It could be a level 20 wizard dropping a level 1 spell, and it would still be a fucking DC 35.
I suppose.
Well,
But no,
if
in
I need to
in
break
this
25?
instance, it is not. You do not have to break 25. You are okay. The DC is 20.
It was only a level 5 creature. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. On success, the target takes damage equal to its vitality value. Ow! It fucking hurts!
You're given head rubs.
I don't feel any different.
I mean, you might just be normal depressed right now, honey.
Well, then... I don't know. Smother me in boobs. I'll fix it.
That is an excellent idea. You might be a genius.
I am a genius.
You are lifted.
Could I concoct some kind of hallucinogenic for Cass to partake in?
Absolutely,
my
you
poisoner's
could.
kit and medicine
You
check?
absolutely could. In fact, you've been exposed to that kind of poison before. When I made jokes about ayahuasca, it's not
that's
far
right,
off.
I did.
You did go to the realm of the quenchiest. Yeah, give me a kit test with it.
I absolutely don't need this.
All right,
but
yeah,
I'm
you can absolutely,
really here for it.
you can absolutely produce some zoot juice, as it were. How do you choose to have this imbibed? Is it a liquid? Is it a something you would steep like a tea? Is it something that Cass will smoke, or is it going to shoot up? This is a suppository.
Just ram it up his skirt while he's being held by Myve.
Who is the best cook on the ship? We have
Walter
a cook.
White.
Wait, we have a cook. We have a cook, don't we?
Your chef is not with you, no. She's working. She's working in Lacerado at the casino.
All right, our one-armed orphan.
Yep.
Who's the second? Who's the person in charge of cooking on the ship then?
It's
Masika
and Karin.
Yes, Masika's in the middle of learning cook's tools still. But her
I would
survival is a
then
9.
pers-
She is a superior cook.
I would get
Yeah.
Masika to make some cookies. And
Hell
then
yeah.
I would have her put a glaze on them, which is this substance. Mix it into some frosting or something.
Alright, hell yeah. So, about 30 minutes later, Cass, there is a knock on the chest door, and you are delivered by Masika a batch of delicious icing-covered cookies.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay, that will cure anyone's depression just looking at those things. God, I love
Yeah,
those
look at those
cookies.
fuckers. Fuck, I really want them now. Oh my god, I'm
Wait a
so
minute.
hungry, you guys.
Oh, wait a minute. I know those cookies. Oh, God. I know those
They're the
cookies.
Walmart ones that like break
Yep.
apart
I-
really easily. I love them.
They're
Definitely
incredible.
used to...
They are in.
Go ahead.
Those cookies are extremely soft shortbread cookies. Like, they're like pillows.
I love them.
If you scrape off all the
I love
icing,
shortbread.
they're actually delightful.
But the
But the
icing's the
icing
best part.
kills them because it's too sweet. At least for me.
I
Too
agree
much.
with you, Kinathis.
Here in the UK we have like a very typical. It's very very Scottish. In fact, there's like a Highlands company that does them all the time, and it's their own special recipe for all butter shortbread cookies, and it's just rectangular bricks of shortbread cookie that are dense, but they have a nice snap to them, and they're usually just sprinkled with just plain sugar, and they are awesome.
No. These ones are like, they're almost like cake-like in how
They, like, fall
soft these cookies are.
They, like fall apart in your hands.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I love those fucking things.
They're great.
Anyway, so does Cass.
Yeah.
So he will give Masika a big hug, and yeah, just consume the entire box all by himself.
So they're like
You're
one goes
going
per
beyond
cookie, or
space.
like one
Oh,
goes for the entire
I
box?
feel Masaka would definitely warn you. Like, I wouldn't eat more than 4 personally, and I've got a high resilience, high tolerance. To
Does she tell me
poisons.
they're drugged? Because she's just like,
Oh,
don't
that
eat
was
more
never
than
told.
4 of these. Cass be like, I'll get diabetes if I want to. You're not the boss of me.
She would probably tell you that. Yeah, these are funny cookies.
Okay, I will only eat a few.
I was about to say, Cat's about to go into space.
We were about to have another ego death.
he was about to go visit the Eternal
Simon.
Consort in person.
Hey, Kat, would you like to become a wizard?
I'd love to.
It's yeah,
All right, you
it's
the entire batch.
Oh god, that was so good. Yeah, no, you see the old the world turns into a luscious watercolor painting, and there's just like a wolf sitting on top of a hill, and then it turns to you, but the wolf has a man's face, and it says "woof." And you wake up 6 hours later. Where am I?
The Eternal, you eat the entire batch. The Eternal Consort looks up and just goes, "How are you here, Castle?" I don't know.
Just become Cass Sock for a day for Ronnie.
Delightful.
I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen that show Blue Mountain State, but there's this episode where the guy who now plays Jack Reacher, you know, the big buff guy, takes an entire thing of ayahuasca, and the guy went, "That was enough. That was enough drugs to last all 10 of us the entire week." Oh God, what's happening to me? What do we do? Everyone board up the windows and lock the door. He's gonna have to deal with this himself.
Yes, according to Pets, Master will force you to share them.
Okay.
You can't have funny cookies alone. I mean, I was about to say it's no fun. It's still definitely fun, but it could be funner.
Alright, time to
Yeah,
also
I am not
get
taking a
my
funny cookie,
fucked
no.
up.
Yeah, Mike will totally eat a couple. She handles it like a champ, though.
Ralu, do you want to come get fucked up?
I am currently getting fucked.
I mean, fair enough. I mean, you could bring that over
yeah.
here and then get fucked up with the pups.
I mean, you're going to have to go and find. You're going to have to go and find them because Ralu. Unless the twins are like, let's go and change the party to the ship. She's going to be in the twins' tent. Actually, no. She's actually has the twins in her room. Her room's a lot nicer.
Yeah, your room is our room.
Yeah. The room is the room
I
that
know.
all of you share.
I know.
So yeah, at some point, Cass and Mive came in to snuggle, and Cass was like, "I cured my depression, sort of. I still feel sad." And then eventually, yeah, about 45 minutes after that, Masika comes and delivers unto you all some space cookies.
All right. Do the twins want to do drugs about it?
Yeah, totes.
Woo!
All right. No minder in this party. Everyone gets.
No escorts. You're all just gonna be in this fucking box getting spaced out. Never mind, the pups are amazing at holding their shit.
Nope. 13.
Okay, so
Turns
yeah,
out only
Cass
the
and
sad
Ralu.
sacks get fucked up.
Yeah, Cass and clearly this was handmade for the two of you. Cass and Ralu, you got fucking space.
It's okay. The knots will keep us on this planet.
They'll hold us in place.
Yeah, it's true.
We can't fly away.
You gotta hold on for dear life when you keep floating.
Oh god.
Yes. Excellent, of course. Thankfully, this all happens as the chest is its own pocket dimension, and you do not spook your new Deva companion.
Yeah, no, I would not be doing this if we weren't in a pocket dimension. But we are, so there's clearly no consequences in a pocket dimension.
And you guys can have a whole lot of fun, and then soak in the hot tub afterwards as you come down.
No, don't do that. That makes it worse.
I'm sorry you rolled a 12 and 13. You probably wouldn't know that makes it worse either.
That just reactivates it. Don't do it.
Yep. Too bad.
It's like
Yeah,
it's like
Yeah.
drinking water when you've got a stomach full of ouzo.
If you're taking any type of intoxicant and then you get in the hot tub, it just makes it more intense.
Woo!
Right. So, drop off the pups and head on out.
Well, there's a question I had in the morning. You guys had your turn. Now it's my turn.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry.
I want to play the game too. When Ralu finds out she's in fact 800 years old, Ralu is just going to ask if she knew the first Golden Mother and her 8 companions. The Manticore who united a bunch. Well, in the mythology, she not united all Manticores. Ralu knows better now. She just got a bunch of Manticores and then kicked over the Anubian city-state.
Let's see here.
Nope.
I don't recall. I'm sorry, Miss Sonia.
Must have been afterwards. Very well. So, I suppose since you are awake, I am in fact not setting course to the Great Oasis. I am only.
I don't know what your plans are at all, I'm afraid. I'm just essentially storing strength again until I can fly properly and teleport, as it were.
I'll just lean over the helm and just. Oh, I'm only mildly, greatly disappointed. It's fine. We have work to do.
Do tell then, what is this great work, and might I be of assistance to you in any way?
I do not think so, but you are more than welcome aboard our vessel. We are going to resurrect a dead woman, so her dragon wife will give us a warship to help us stave off the end of the world.
Her eyebrows start low at resurrect and begin gradually lifting until you finish that sentence. They're all the way up by the time you finish. That's... How did this series of events come about? I'm curious.
Did no one tell you the world was ending? I am sorry. The world is ending.
No, no one told me the world is ending.
Outer gods have decided to make our world a snack. The gods themselves have avatared themselves in an effort to stave off the apocalypse, and we are agents attempting to slam shut the doors of such.
That's why our father is in Las Dorado to hold shut the doors of the apocalypse.
Correct.
Oh, sun preserve.
Talking to the bluntest member of the party while everyone else was like, maybe we should spare her feelings. Oh my god, an entire city moved.
Yep, didn't mean to do that. I grabbed it by mistake. It's just creeping back into position.
The city grew legs.
Yeah! There we are. We're back. It's
Yeah,
fine.
we decided not to lamblast the person that's been asleep for 1,000 years with, hey, it's the end of the world, by the way.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
Tasha gave herself dead leg.
Fucking hell yeah. I would be glad to travel with you until I'm strong enough to depart. But I suppose I should make a hurry of departing that I might be of assistance to the Lord.
Do Deva require any special victuals, or are you fine? Do we need to put you in the crow's nest to soak up sun?
Being in the sun definitely helps, and I could make do off of sunlight alone, yes. And indeed shall do so.
We have a lot of high protein provisions if you need them. Masika's a mean cook.
The sun will be just fine, thank you.
Crow's nest is currently unoccupied. You may help yourself to the perch. I'm casting off in a half an hour.
Very well. And to your question about being plagued by dreams, Anai, in particular, you have the general recurring dream nightmare of cavorting sex dancers and partner banging. You don't have them at all. You have what people would consider like, I don't know what normal dreams are, but you have a normal dream, like relive an old moment or however that all works out. You have a completely normal one. There are no Cadis influences upon your sleep at all.
I think Anai's gonna squint more at that. It's like, this is weird.
This is a trap.
This should have been the night where like that should have been the case, even more so than normal.
Yeah.
This is a trap. I need some tinfoil to make a hat.
Do you wake up then just like feeling paranoid that you just had like a normal dream?
I think she probably would.
Yeah, fair. How about a con save? Let's see how you slept, I guess, in absence of the usual nightmare.
Okay.
Apparently, it was a fucking
Like
an
a brick.
unbothered night's sleep is apparently exactly what you fucking needed, regardless of the paranoia afterwards. You wake up like bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, like ready to fucking get at the day.
Huh.
Little drool spot on your pillow, just completely out.
Oh yeah, you were completely conked.
Strange. Very strange.
I feel so good. It's gotta be a trap.
I mean, like,
apparently,
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, past
it's definitely
experience.
odd. Yeah,
Yeah,
by your
past
past experience, this is definitely a strange thing to have occurred.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you have like an excellent sleep, surprisingly bereft of any kind of external influence. Yeah, once
Right,
you're ready
so-
to away anchor, the pups make sure that everyone gets a goodbye smoosh.
Kiss the pups and go underway. You said we don't have to do travel checks for this journey, so
Correct. You are a strong enough party, and you're moving from like known location to known location with enough regular stops that the DC just stays well below any kind of threat for you.
So I guess we're not dropping the Dave off anymore. We're just taking her with us.
Yeah, once
she's-
she's essentially recharged her batteries enough, she's just gonna teleport and
Yeah,
or
she's-
fly off. So she's
As it
just
turns out, she is in fact solar powered.
yep.
Just confirming it.
Yeah, she you'll find most of the time she's chilling in the crow's nest. In any evenings when the sun goes down, she will be like in the midships.
Next to Maeve, because Maeve has a son.
Yeah, probably. Just casually bask. She'll certainly ask questions about that relic in particular. That's an old wartime relic after all. Maeve, at which point, is deeply excited to find out about this. Yes, yeah, it was invented so that soldiers could night march. It's effectively under Hagen's grace indefinitely. There were a number of elites that were thought of as sleepless soldiers, effectively, for they would leave one day and arrive the next, having never ceased, always with the sun at their beck and call. By all accounts, a mobile strike team of paladins.
Okay, just to confirm, which artifact is she talking about? Is she talking about like the sarcophagus of the mast of the ship? Or...
No, Maeve's little miniature sun. The one
Right.
that gives you all that radiant buff and gives her a sunlight aura.
Right. Okay. Just make sure, because we've got like 3 or 4 like Hagen artifacts.
Yeah, no, I mean, to be the
on board.
sarcophagus was a guy before. She wouldn't know about that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she might know of the First Crusader. Like, that's certainly a valiant enough individual, and she would have gone up and paid her respects once sure that she wouldn't have been bereft of clothing, despite the fact that it's a very, very traditional prayer, and usually she almost certainly would have been one to have taken part in it, is definitely a little gun shy about getting the beacons out. Yeah, she will describe unto Maeve the Sleepless Nights, which is, as ever, a fun fucking pun name for an unsleeping group of knights walking underneath the sun in its entirety from day through night. Yeah. Eventually, you will find yourselves in Hedrah, which is a lovely city north of Southside, where I believe you guys took part in a celebration.
Yeah, I think we got like some Mardi Gras clothes or something like that from here.
Yeah. By the time you're passing through here now, the people of Hedrah are probably just being busy and working. They have some like these moist tillable fields around here that they all kind of operate from miniature water sources. I don't know if they'd necessarily like throw a grand, exciting party, but the approach of your ship definitely draws the attention of like local village and town children. They're all
Are we
very
in a
excited to
different-
see Hello Manti traveling by.
Oh, okay. I was about to say we're in a different ship than last time we came here.
Yeah. As I say, you draw their attention because you've got a bright, colorful sail.
Yeah.
And
I can't believe you did this to me.
yep. And yeah, there are a whole bunch of delighted people who will like look and wave as you go by. Maeve thinks this is awesome. She friggin' probably scatters like a coin or sweets and candies. As opposed to making it rain, she makes it hail.
Just hit by a gold piece of 30 knots.
Yep.
Donk.
Thunk. Look, I'll take that bruise. Give me the gold. Yeah, is there anything that you do while you're passing through Halivar?
I don't think. So.
Yeah. Can I pick up one potion, please?
What
I
kind?
want a necro resist potion.
I don't necessarily know that a farming village has that. Roll me d20.
Or
Definitely
assume
not something
no.
they have to hand. No.
Okay, that's fine. Then we sail on. I'll try to do the same thing at Kevin.
Yeah, you'll have a lot more luck there because you actually know an alchemist there,
Yeah. Listen,
and you also know that she makes brilliant Italian food. Maybe she'll also make you a lasagna.
a lasagna. I have one of those in the freezer.
Oh god, I'm gonna cook so much food when this is done. I'm so hungry.
Onward to cabin.
Yeah, you guys can continue to Gavin. Around here, it is a little busier than usual, by which I mean like Cavan itself as a town is traditionally completely underground. And by an entrance that is large enough for ships to pass through, you can see that there are effectively put up tents held up by like spears of metal with the big fabric flapping across them as opposed to like wooden posts. And people have made a little tent village. And there are a number of like you can see the tracks of much smaller traversal ships that are around here. From where you are, you can't necessarily see what direction to and from they're actually going, but there are small ships around here.
Yeah, makes sense. Because we dropped off all the people from Hunter Hill here.
That's right. Yeah. As you pull up into Cavern, these people, of course, do recognize this ship as you have been by, and they were a part of your acquisition for all of this, frankly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There are little tent caravanserai outside. There are a number of villagers who will wave at you in greeting, and you do recognize them as people who you've helped from Hunter Hill. Oh there!
Hello again.
Greetings.
Yeah, they'll wave up at your ship as you pull around into a position.
Hi.
Have you come back around for the rest of the shipwright?
Correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you have returned sooner than expected. We've been making regular trips from here to there, actually, performing salvages.
Mm.
As you know, there were a lot of ships around there, and all the wood is incredibly valuable, as are any machines and parts.
Any more troubles with past ghosts there or anything like that? Or do we disperse most of them?
You dispersed the worst of them and anything else in that ship. We still saw ghosts walking around, but none left that ship and came to bother us. We were told as much that it would be safe by all of you, after all.
Correct.
Very good.
Yeah, Ralu will just lift off and fly towards the potion cellar. After mooring her ship. Maive and Cass, do both of you have pots of necro resist?
Good question.
I don't know.
No.
No to
Yeah.
both?
Neither of us do. We have used all of ours.
Alright. I would like to buy 6, please. Or 3 if she can't make 6.
They can make 6, and she will also invite you all to try delicious spaghetti all'assassina.
Oh, I fucking love Assassina.
It's the only spaghetti you're allowed to burn.
Yep.
That's 50
It's
each
such
or
a
100
vibrant
each?
color.
Is it 50 each or 100 each?
It would usually be 100 each, but she'll ask for 75 each.
Okay.
Sounds good. And yeah, she will invite you all in, all the members of the party, for a delicious Italian meal.
You know, I have a feeling, can I pick up like spare sets of clothes for like the girl that we're gonna be reviving? Because I have a feeling when we're turning her into Phoenix, they're gonna burn off somehow.
The thing is, when we were there, her wife had taken like all of her clothes and stuff like that and like put them in the dresser.
Well, yeah, as in, but more like that stuff probably isn't going to fit her when she has wings.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she needs stuff for like
Yeah.
back wings like Ralu has.
Yeah, can I get that set up and get those like sword things
Wait,
for them?
what kind
Yeah.
of Phoenix is she? Is it wing arms or wing on the back?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
Can
You could
I
prepare
make
2
an
different
Arc-
sets of clothes just in case. There is no way
Yeah.
to know. You literally do not have a precedent for this, I'm
Yeah.
afraid.
I'll prepare both sets of clothes.
Yeah, it'll take them like 2 days.
That's fine. I feel like we should have them just in case.
Yeah.
So are we
And
gonna take a
presumably they
week-
need the couple extra days anyway. I don't think they carry just like 6 full potions in stock. They'll want to brew a couple.
So how about we take a week here? I can do some downtime training. We can get some clothes, and Anai can make the bejeweled flashlight.
Yeah, sure. At
Sounds
some point
good.
during the week, I believe that will have been enough time for PR to have recovered some souse.
We love Souse.
Nice.
I nearly rolled her initiative. And yeah, I mean, over the course of the week, she'll also make herself available for any questions that you might have for her. Otherwise, she will spend a lot of time outside of Cavern, just sunbathing, essentially.
Anai, do you have enough gemstone to make it a gemstone encrusted thing, or do you want to borrow some of mine? I have 1,200 gems.
I've got
Okay.
plenty.
Okay, I wasn't sure how much you had left after slamming everyone into soul gems.
I mean, Savin took the soul gem stuff up like the party loot.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. You have enough residium for it too?
Done taking Residium.
Does it take a residium to fuse? Okay, never mind.
I'm just gonna
Just
put
checking.
down. Yeah, I'm just gonna put down 300 to get the Masterwork Pocket Pussy and then put her in it.
Sweet.
Nice.
And what is it that you are checking? Sorry.
I was just checking with people if there was any soul stones that need to be put into armor, trinkets, or some shit like that in the meantime.
Yeah, I wanted one of those soul stones in my armor. Let's see, which one was
Which
it?
one?
Is it the Bardic Inspiration one?
Yeah.
It sounds like a Ralu thing to do.
You have skill training. Or I suppose you could just do that.
I only
instead.
have 3 days,
Oh, it's only 3 days.
and we're taking a week.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it takes a week to.
It takes a week to
I
do
guess-
it.
yeah, but
Ah, okay.
Actually, no, it takes
yeah, but I
half
have a
when
week.
you-
Oh, are you able to do that, Hedrah?
Yeah, she's a spellcaster.
Yeah.
I guess yeah, it just
And
doesn't.
I can-
It doesn't matter what type of spellcaster.
Yeah, we actually can do multiple because it's only like half a week if you have somebody helping you.
Well, this isn't crafting.
No,
And
this
is
is
a
just
ritual.
enchanting. There is no shortening. There is no shortening the 7-day process of attuning, assigning
Yeah.
this soulstone. If there were something being crafted, then yeah, sure, you could reduce the crafting part of that. But there is
Okay.
not. You
You
can
can use
spend.
the in place of Arcana for tech magic and shit like that, so might as well figure
Yeah.
it
Oh,
goes
right.
well.
It's not even helping that it helps in magical crafting. It's having the magical loci for a stronghold that does the halving.
No, I was thinking for the whole, putting the soulstone in.
Also, I
I
know
just need a second to make more caffeine.
that we have some soul
Yeah,
stones.
sorry.
No, this is for the party. You go away.
Okay, cool. Back in a minute.
I
Okay.
know we have some soul stones still in party loot that have been used, so people haven't been keeping up with us. Like the blood spike
Let's take a
power
look here.
is still on there.
We got 2 of those. I took mine off.
I don't think that's true.
The blood kept the soulstone, yes.
Yeah, we got 2 of them because it came from like an elite knight type thing that had it, and we got 2 of them.
Yeah, no, I took.
The soulstone of Blood Knight. Yes.
Yeah.
And
The Soul Captain, that makes your weapons non-lethal, your spells non-lethal.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's Anai.
Which one
What?
are you talking about? I'm pretty sure I've
Soulstone
taken
and
all.
Captain Gen. Weapon implement. Your weapon attack spells become non-lethal.
Okay, you're right. That one's on me. I'll take that one off real quick.
Okay.
Unless Saban's already in there. Are you already in there?
I'm not currently editing, so you go ahead.
Okay, so I just need to let's see. This is Soulstone of the. That's the Necromancer. Did I take Necromancer one? Yeah,
At
the
the bottom.
Necromancer one is one I've taken already, so I should take that out. That's my bad.
Which one?
Sorry. The Necromancer is on the implement that can change all my spells to necrotic and deals extra 1 damage with that, or if they're already
Yeah.
necrotic, then it deals. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got to take that one out. Give me a second here. How do I remove a row? Oh, there it is. Just delete row. Okay.
Yep.
Take that one out. We have one of the Blood Knights there. We have not used. Have we used the Golden Mother one yet?
Nope.
Okay, so that one stays in. Captain Gem. I did use, so I take that one out.
Yeah, I think I wanted to take the Soul Dust of the Golden Mother.
Yes. All right, Savin, you are using the Dead Poet,
Yes. Putting the dead poet in my armor.
so I should go ahead and take that one out.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay. So let's see here. Let's work from the top here. So Stillborn. Have we used that one?
No.
No, I don't think so.
So that stays in.
Actually, is there anyone available to
Let's see.
do the Soul Dust of the Golden Mother for me over this week?
Tiff, maybe? Let's see here. So
The stillborn is used, yes. That's in
one's
my
used?
gun.
okay, I will go ahead and delete that from here then.
Oh, double the
Soulstone of the-
range.
Soulstone of the Stormwing. Critical hits deal 2 times proficiency and a close burst 1. Dying where it turns into magic leather armor. Implement interchange passion and fear keywords. Have we used
No.
that one? No. Okay.
No.
We have the one, the Blood Knight there. Golden Mother we said hasn't been used.
I'm going to use it this week if when Skow gets back and
Hi.
I can ask. Oh, can Tiff enchant my armor over the next week?
Yeah, sure.
Can she enchant the Soul Dust of the Golden Mother armor keyword? So now, instead of just being resistant to fear, I'm immune to fear, and once per day when I fail a wisdom saving throw, I can stun them, because I am dog doo-doo at wisdom saves.
Yeah, sure. No problem. She'd be happy to do it. And also, over the
I've-
course of the week, you're given many different delicious Italian dishes.
Alright,
so
Amxal, are you
copied that
editing?
down? Yeah, I'm editing. Have you copied the armor one?
I have copied it, you can delete it.
It's deleted. Is anybody wanting to use the Patron Soul? Sounds like no. Okay.
No,
I'll save
not
changes.
present.
Okay. So how do they have like extra artifice here that I could like pay someone to enchant like the piercing with one of these soul stones?
Their only magic working person is currently making potions and wouldn't have time to finish in a week.
Okay.
What are you doing during downtime?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm putting the soulstone of the Order Mistress into the pocket pussy, remember?
Right. Okay. I guess Maeve could do something.
Could I have her put the Nubian boy into the piercing?
Sure.
Oh, why
yes.
didn't Maeve enchant my armor? You jerk.
You didn't ask.
But she could.
doesn't-
You
I
asked Tiff instead.
I literally asked who could do it, and then I was told only Tiff could.
I didn't say only Tiff. I said Tiff probably could.
Which is true. Tiff can.
Yeah. How dare you?
Right. Yes, I was going to look up
Let's
because I need to
I'm
finish
just like
this.
racking my brain for unique pestas to use.
It just says you may stun the creature who targeted you. Can you tell me if it's just like for one until the end of my turn?
Until the end of your next turn.
By the way, Skow,
Yes.
what's his name? Karin will participate in the pastas as long as they are the virgin kind.
Nice, nice. Yeah, there is one that you would not want to have, and that is the second one she makes, which is spaghetti al ubriaco, drunken spaghetti, which quite literally is a shitload of red wine.
Yeah,
But the other ones, though, are I actually can't remember the fucking spelling of orecchiette. Chite. Nope, I misspelled it. The stupid extra scene is stupid Italian language. It's so pretty, but fuck them.
Yeah. So what do these soulstones end up doing? Because we didn't actually get like descriptors in them.
The servants do not have any noticeable effects. There is nothing legendary about these soul stones. They might, however, if put into a magical item, impart some kind of an alteration to their magical effects. Remind me what the piercing originally does.
Okay, let me just go grab that here. So it grants +1 to dexterity saves, and when failing a dex save in combat, you grow a dick and nuts. Every further failed save increases the size by ½ inch.
Honestly, I don't think it changes that at all. You just now have an Onubian fuckboy in your piercing. That's the kind of effect they would have added to a magic item, and it's already there. They're like, this is fucking sweet.
Do they increase it?
Oh, you're right. They would just double the size increase. Yeah, they do.
Gonna end up with 38.
Just a fucking
hog
monster
by the end.
hog.
So they increase it by an inch at a time now.
Yup.
Neat.
You're gonna have to buy one of these, small purses of holding, and just use it as a fucking underwear soon.
I mean, admittedly, I've only failed a couple of saves.
Yeah, no, the thing that improves your deck save does mean that the deck saves you've done, you've had a lot better of a chance of succeeding, and thus have.
Yeah,
is very much the catch-22 there.
Yeah. How about the Order Mistress? Does she have legendary actions for stuff?
She does have legendary actions for stuff. However, you've put her in a pocket pussy. It is. Instead, I believe that she's using you would be using sentience on this thing as opposed to. Let's see. It is an orgy. Oh, I know exactly what it does.
uh, I love it. I get to find that out the first time I use it.
Crazy. Good combo.
Yeah, I've only taken things like help with defense.
I think after this, I'm gonna have to make some kind of a spaghetti.
Ooh.
I have lamb mince. I know I've got a big tub of like tomato passata.
I mean, Amxal, you should to keep her satisfied so she's not a grumpy ghost when you hand her off.
Yeah,
Truth.
I'm just gonna use her each morning.
Hell yeah. You shoot big fat fucking loads. Oh yes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, over the course of the week, you guys can get your magic crafting done. You were treated to a delightful and unique Western meal every day by the lovely. Oh, fuck, I've forgotten her name. Surely I wouldn't have forgotten. I'm going to have to actually open up Cavern to look. God, it's still staggering that we're on like map 43B and Cavern was map 03. Yes, that was right. Maria Aluini. Makes for you
For a
delicious meals.
second, I thought you said Maria Linguini.
Maria Linguini. That's when you've really given up, is when you just make Italian names that just end in pastas. Yeah, this is Mario Spaghetti. It's like-
Luigi Gigatore.
yeah, thankfully, no, I'm not quite that creatively bankrupt. It was I mean, oh, I'm missing an I in there. There you go. Yeah, you're treated to delicious meal. I think besides the alla braciole, none of those are alcoholic seafood dishes. Sorry, spaghetti dishes. Orecchiette is so weird. But it is a fun little shape.
Right. If there's nothing left, can we cast off and try to do this before we end session?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we can at least arrive and get set up for it. It might be some that happens in RP chat instead. So I'm not hungry and I'm sleepy. But... you are packed up and ready to go. You are also given delicious garlic breadsticks to take on the road.
Garlic bread.
You better believe that they've been hollowed out and filled with cheese too. You are able to continue your way down to Varchiblu, ancient location of the Dragon's Wake. Biari, before you leave the city, will say that she has. I have had a delightful time with all of you. It has been grand getting to know you. And indeed, I can see amongst all of you that there is a great deal of kindness and love, and that makes me oh so very grateful for you.
Nick, question. I was gonna ask about the Whistle swinging. During some of the nights there, she's gotten to sit with Karin out there just watching stars.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, she will have spent some time under the stars, and as before, when she was still recovering, would have spent some time just chilling in the sun aura that Mive's got rocking.
Oh yeah. It's like Hagen's light. It's like, oh god. Oh, it just tapped the fucking elbow, the inside of the elbow. Oh, that's a good shit.
Nom, nom, nom. Welcome back. Piari has left now, as you made your way down to the old pirate cove.
We'll just wish her luck and tell her we'll probably see her again when we go and inevitably talk to Savin. To Savin, yeah, to Hagen again.
Yeah.
Do we make mention that Davis she could meet over at the Oasis if she wanted to? I think we probably should tell her that.
There's no way it didn't come up in conversation over the course of a week.
I mean,
Yeah.
Ralu probably told her that her great grandmother is the Archdeva of Hagen.
Yeah.
If she
She'll
does,
pout a little at the insinuation that there is an Archdeva. She'll be like, please, if anything, we all have seniority on her.
Anyways, if you want, do you want to visit her? Because if so, I will give you a pass into the city. Otherwise, you might be fired upon.
I have faith that I would need no such pass, but I wish to return to the father first.
Well, just thinks about all the trigger-happy people on Scorpions. Okay. If that is your will.
It is, but I thank you your concern. And eventually, you have traveled down and made it to the Dragon's Wake. Coincidentally, as your ship pulls up, you can see the Black Dragon is like impatiently watching from the deck. It's like up there watching you.
Ralu will moor the vessel and then make sure everything's tied down good and proper, and then flap back up and then head to our danger noodle and ask for the Phoenix potion.
Yeah. She will hold the potion aloft. I feel it goes without saying. Are you sure that you want to give up resurrection to this person? It'll be a long time before I can craft another.
It is fine, and if you're asking for me personally, I rather like being a manticore and would rather not be another race.
As much as it pains me to put it out of our reach for Stacy's father, yes. At the moment, we need to do that.
Very well. And she will hold the bottle out for one of you to take.
Ralu will pick it up.
Yeah, it is like warm in your hand, and the contents of it, they don't like roil and bubble, but you can see them constantly swirling in and over each other with this like gold dust glitter following it in the constant whirls.
I'll give a nod, then head out to the main deck. Have they thrown like a rope ladder overboard, or are people gonna have to be flown back up to the top again?
They have rope ladders, yeah. If you request it, they will roll that out. They also, like presumably have a gangplank they could put out.
Yeah.
A gangplank that long? That would require supports.
Yeah, it has supports. It's like
Okay.
if you were to imagine it goes down like an L case.
Okay. That's not a gangplank then, that's a boarding ramp.
Fuck you.
Whatever.
But yes, they will put out to the boarding gang rink. And you are able to make your ascent. The draconic woman is in much the similar state that you saw her before, which is to say, malnourished. But they are watching you with a deadly anticipation that quite naturally would put most of you on edge. I would say, apart from Ralu, you are immune to fear effects. So her aura does not spook you.
I have returned to fill our arrangement. Ralu will
So
fish
it
with
seems.
fish within her bags, and then pull out the stopwatch. Place this upon your lover's breast and rewind it 24 hours hence. It will rewind the time and place her before her grave injuries. However, you must convince her to drink this, and then Ralu will hold up the Phoenix potion. Otherwise, she will die once more, and this time permanently.
She pauses uncomfortably. I never said we were lovers.
What?
They're companions.
Roommates
Very,
even.
very
Okay,
close to
whatever.
one another, necessarily lovers.
You know, they can be friends. Just a bit
Exactly.
Okay, if I listen, this is what I remember. Whatever.
Yeah, no, it is absolutely an assertion you made, but it's also not one you ever made aloud to her about them being lovers. No, it's just an assumption you all made.
Raul will just sigh and then continue. I am sorry, but due to the nature of this magic, you will have to watch her die again regardless. But when she does, she will catch a flame, and then she will be reborn as a phoenix.
Very well, I shall do so.
Remember,
I,
place it upon her flesh. It will not work otherwise.
I understand I'm not an infant.
We also have these spare sets of clothes for her new altered form.
I suppose there would be an altered form. Yes.
I was just gonna say, like, I do hope she just poops outside and not inside every. I think just becoming a burning thing inside here is gonna be good.
You'll just have to
Yeah.
deal with scorch marks. I won't let the whole ship burn down.
Of course. We can deal with that.
I remind her. Look at your pretty lady.
Do you wish your privacy?
No, it is fine. Indeed, I may need assistance in persuading her to accept this new life. She was ever a stubborn one.
Very well.
Yeah. The dragon will kneel down. Place the stopwatch upon their clothed breast. It just waits to see if it drives you insane before she will lift the edge of it and place the stopwatch directly in contact with skin.
Ralu does give her a squint.
You can't tell she's smiling, but you can, like, there's just like the shuffle as though cheekbones might have been rising. As annoying adventurers is really a dragon's only true joy in life. And she will wait How do I know when the stopwatch is working?
Have you wound it back?
She nods. And then hears a oh behind her. Oh, that'll mean it. Okay. And turns around to face them. And yeah, all of you who are watching can see like she is fucking absolutely taut with just like you would just assume raw dog anxiety. Like she has become abruptly like this fucking time bomb of tension. As she watches Viola like gasp and like scrabble at first the bed she's laid out across, and then the wall, and then as she rolls off of the bed onto the floor, Better will crouch down to catch them. Viola, Viola, snaps fingers in front of her face a few times. The elf snaps up. Better, what are you doing around here? She will smile faintly. You've been asleep for a little while. I have a little bad news for you. The elf will squint, look around the room. This does not look like my home. What's going on? And who are your strange friends there? She like glances towards the doorway. You're all peering around those corners. Ignore them for the moment. I'm sure they'll be happy to introduce themselves soon. I have something important to tell you. Fiona will nod slowly. All right, okay. Also, you look sick. Are you sure you're... Nothing? Please. The elf spreads her hands. Very well. You are dying. Sooner rather than later. I am afraid that you were effectively killed by a vampire. Some dragon knight, Dickface, who has since been destroyed. But that was a while after you were mortally wounded. Girl will look down at herself. Well, I certainly don't see any mortal wounds. Are you entirely sure? Beryl will nod. I'm definitely sure you're being held together with magic currently. Before you went to sleep the first time, I made sure that you wouldn't rot and die completely, but that's been a temporary solution. You've been kind of sleeping since. Bill nods. Okay, and where is this then? How you have a new home, I suppose? Barry shakes her head. In a manner of speaking, no, I took this from some bastards who robbed me. They happened to also abduct the case that you were in, so I came after them and destroyed them, and scuttled their ship, and turned their souls into prisoners. Which they deserved, rightly. Fiona will narrow her eyes. Bear, I think you're overdoing it a bit. She will huff. No. I was well within my right. They stole from a dragon, they should really have known what they were getting, and more importantly, they stole you. I even asked nicely the first time. He shakes his head. Anyway, back to the dying thing. Fiona nods. I suppose then you're after one last goodbye? She shakes her head. No, of course not. I don't want you to die. Because I don't want you to die, and so you shouldn't. I haven't gone through all of this for you to just wake up and give up. They'll narrow her eyes. I ain't turning into any kind of undead creature. I don't want to be a ghost or a lich or any of those nasty things. I know you're capable of making them, but that's not for me. Well, not. I'm aware, and I can't perform a resurrection, obviously, but I have found people who can perform a resurrection, like a living one, mostly. If you drink this, she holds up the potion, you'll come back as a living creature. She'll narrow her eyes at that. All right, and what aren't you telling me? It's still a living, good creature. You won't have any insatiable hungering for flesh or any of that kind of thing. I believe it'd be some kind of a phoenix. There's no such thing as a phoenix. Sorry, what? That's a storybook bird. She shakes her head. No, a real thing here in the deserts. The deserts? Why am I in the desert? Well, that's where they ran away to. Of course. All right. And your new friends here, then. Can they introduce themselves and explain this, perhaps, a little better? Because you look just as clueless. I'm not clueless. I'm just uninformed.
I am Captain Ralu Vornir the Achilles of the 5th Legion. This is my husband, Khassid Vornir, and my wife, Mai Vornir.
Interesting choice of surnames. Pleasure to meet the lot of you.
Right,
Thank you for taking care of Cass here.
Right, and I'm Anai. I suppose you want to know about the potion, yes?
Make room for you to get in.
I'd certainly like to know for sure.
We
Very well.
have made an acquaintance with an ancient alchemist. She found a method to turn someone into a phoenix once that potion is drunk. And in fact, the patron goddess of phoenixes is why you are alive now. I prayed at her altar for a temporary resurrection, which she granted to you.
I see. So I truly was dead then. Brownlaw. Yes, I've been reposing you ever since.
Ralu
This is true.
point at the stopwatch on the ground. That artifact is why you are talking now. In 24 hours, you will perish once more.
I see. So unless I
Drink the
partake in this
potion,
potion,
yes.
I'll be gone.
Yep.
That is
You will
correct.
be
There won't be any bringing you back once that runs out.
Well then, I mean, surely shouldn't that be the right thing to do to pass on? What makes me so entitled to this thing?
simple. It is part of a deal I made with Barakis. I need this vessel because the world is at a dangerous crossroads and I need every weapon available. In return for your immortal life, we get the vessel, and the goddess of resurrection agreed.
On a
First,
more sentimental note, because your friend there asked for it, and your friend there has been looking for a way to bring you back for well over 100 years.
she'll turn her attention to Barrett. Is that true? You did all that for me? Well, I mean, I did it for myself, obviously. Didn't want to be without company.
That means yes.
Her own emaciated condition is proof. When she could not find a solution, she resolved herself to simply wither away and die.
Never
Why
left your
would you do
side.
something like that? She scoffs. I wouldn't have waited until I was dead. I would have waited until I was nearly dead, and then gone to feed, and then come back.
Yes, she would not leave your side for all those years.
Huh. Well, that's very touching. Goodness me, Bear. The dragon will scowl at that. I could kill you twice, you know. Scoff. And you wouldn't, I know. This is a hell of a thing to take.
It is, but you've been lucky enough to be granted a chance at it. Why shouldn't you take it?
Well, presumably because I died in combat and there is an afterlife with my friends in it, but...
But there's a bearer right here.
Yes, of course, of course.
Chances turn to your favor. To not grasp it would be, in my opinion, a mistake.
Bearing up. Look, if you don't accept, then they don't get this ship. I'll make sure I destroy it before I'm killed. And then they don't get it, and the world can die.
Hey.
So, there you go. I'm holding you hostage as well. Viola squints at that.
I had
He's up
hoped
in the
to-
whole hostage thing.
Nope, I'm holding her existence and technically all of you hostage unless she accepts resurrection.
Find all the cards on the table. The world is ending. We aim to use this vessel. It is an ancient warship that could be used to great effect against our enemies. There are things from beyond reality that are assailing the world. We need this ship.
Ah, fuck, twist my arm a little harder, why don't you?
I was trying not to make mention of those things and going more for sentimentality, but yes, these are true.
I mean, sentimentality from Bearer is not exactly what you would consider a likely occurrence.
And
Like
yet it has
the dragon
happened.
huffs.
She's trying her best.
Of course. What happens to all the souls on this ship when you hand it over to him? Bearer shrugs. I don't know. I guess I'd let them go on to their afterlife or whatever. End their curse. Viola nods. Good. That's the right thing to do at least. Dragon's Scout. I can't believe it. You've been awake for 20 minutes and you're already... Anyway, please drink the potion. Viola sighs. Alright, fine. Do I just have to drink it right now?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. She will boonk, pop the cork on it, stare at the pretty golden, swirling orange and red liqueur-like mixture, and knock it back. Tastes like cinnamon. Burns like a motherfucker.
Ralu will step forward and kathunk a bottle. It's one of our bottles of basically Everclear. The artifact rewound time for you. You will die once more, and from what I was told, it was painful. In 23 hours. Just drink this.
I can think of worse ways to... If anything, she'll take the bottle of Everclear and then, like, thumbs a few drops of it into the flask, the potion flask, then shakes that a few times just to get the last few drops. And yeah, you're all like hit with the very powerful aroma of cinnamon. She is drinking the mega fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see that she's like just like flushed and wheezing a little bit. That's real strong.
God, I hate Fireball.
Yeah, no,
Listen, I
Fireball's
love
great.
the cinnamon. I love the cinnamon flavor, but it's also really,
whiskey.
really sweet.
Yeah. All right. Then, if that's the case, I don't know what to do now for like 23 more hours.
I don't
Talk
know.
with
Would you
Varys,
like
I
to,
imagine.
would you two
Oh,
like
it's
to get out and stretch your legs? You've been laying down for 100 years. There's a whole cavern out there.
Doesn't feel like it. Although my clothes do feel a little bit absent. She pauses and looks down. Huh. Whatever.
I'll step aside and gesture to the door. It's not like you have
Imagine-
to spend your quote-unquote last 23 hours cooped up in the same room you have for a century.
Fair, fair. I never did get my last meal, I suppose, either. Don't
Imagine
happen
we're
to...
gonna catch up with Barracus there for a good amount as well.
Is that so? You got lots to say, Mopikins? Barrel, Skow. I haven't really been up to much, if I'm entirely honest. What about you? At which point the other will, like, fight down a snort laugh. Fair point.
If you wish, we can ask one of our companions to make you two a dinner, and you can go and eat it elsewhere in private.
Surely you two of your group has done more than enough for barriers. I think a lovely meal would be much appreciated. My thanks for the generosity and hospitality. Fearless eyes.
You are welcome.
Give us just a tick to whip that up. Cass is gonna like scoop everyone out the door, and once
Yes, once
outside,
the-
okay, we need to make this the most romantic date imaginable. I need tablecloths. I need fucking candles. I need serenade music. Let's go, 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 go.
So let's go, people. Let's go. You hear Bear guy like, you definitely need to learn how to be a little bit more selfish. More selfish. You're bringing me back to life. And yeah, you guys can go about preparing a great big romantic meal for them.
We need to talk about this, really. Like, you can't just be bursting every time we need to convince people with the world is ending. We need this for that sort of thing. That's more of an emotional thing.
Oh no, Barra started that. She's the
Ralu
one who
just
went
looks-
with
Ralu
the
just looks down at you with annoyance. I didn't bring it up.
Yeah, no, yeah, Barra started it. She immediately began with the emotional bribery. She's like, oh no, my friend here, you see, she is one of those people, idiots. I mean, martyrs. And she never does anything for herself. So clearly, I need to emotionally blackmail her with the end of the world. That is very much what Barra did. She started that, not Raleigh.
Yeah, we're gonna do fucking Lady and the Tramp with this shit. Fucking
Yeah,
music,
absolutely.
the whole shebang.
I'm sure we can do the rest of that in RP, but we should, of course, do the rolls for that right now. So what do you do to make this the most romantic meal?
Let's see here.
We need atmosphere. We need good food. We need to break out the nice wine. Cass is obviously going to provide a musical backdrop.
Oh, perfect. I can do like a literary show to make like the backgrounds and everything like that go on.
They turn the walls into that fucking backdrop of Paris.
There you go.
Oh, let's see.
Okay then. I guess can I get an Arcana from Anai, a performance from Cass?
I'm going to give everyone bardic cadences first.
Okay,
Sure.
that's what, D6?
Yep. In case you need it.
Okay.
A survival from Loam. I think she's actually about as good a chef as Masika is.
What's your
But
26?
I mean, my survival is 8.
30.
yeah, hers is 9. She's not here, so it's going to be
30.
Oof.
just
Yeah.
double 30 this shit.
Yeah.
We sure did.
Incredible.
High
Incredible.
five.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're on it.
Okay.
I'm about it.
I'm helping, what's her name again? Loam with cooking then.
Sure. Give me a Skavivel.
You want me to cook? Okay.
Then
All right.
add a
And
D6.
18 to cook.
Add a D6.
A D6?
Yeah. 22 to cook.
All right. A 22 to cook. And luckily, you spent the last week being educated on Italian cooking, so clearly you can bring out the romantica spaghetti.
Spaghetti bolognese with extra fricadelle.
Yes, of course. We have this delicious pecorino romano. Cook that meal up. Let's see here. So yeah, we have music, food, and atmosphere. I believe that is necessary to perform a very fine date. All right, Viola, put the moves on this bitch.
I will give her a bardic canes too.
Surely she has a citizen's advantage as well from all this as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm already doing 221. All right, and you go in her bardic.
Hell yeah.
All right, 23. Woo the dragon. Yeah, I think the end of that meal is probably going to end in a kiss, and there's a thumbs up from behind Bearer's back at you guys.
There's a thumbs up from all of us at her as well.
All of you at the same time around the fucking corner of the door. It was a very romantic meal for them. Holy shit. You can all have inspiration.
Hell yeah.
Gladly.
Worth.
God damn it. Yeah, with beautiful music and a long night, Viola and Bear will, after their kiss, they'll do a little bit of a slow dance and just have a nice time until eventually it will be time to pass. That, however, will be a concern for next session, I think.
Alrighty.
Okay. Gives us time to figure out what we're going to do next as well.
Absolutely. I suppose I should leave you on the map page in the interim of the session.
Yeah. Because I do need to know if we're going out to like the Passion Grove so I can actually do ascending to the Papa Sabri so you can get stuff set up for us to do the audit stuff there.
Well,
That's Passion Grove, right? Yeah.
Passion Grove is the home of the Alpalm.
I forget where, but we did have a hint on the puzzle box for the Great Oasis to open up the lock on that great old one and kill it. And then down here we have a lead on another shard, I'm pretty sure.
No, the Hunter's Hill Shard was a long time ago. That was that whole event with the the cum dragons.
Yeah, the puzzle box
then...
I'm thinking of is down here in the Heartlands.
Yeah.
Yeah, the puzzle box is down there. I already knew that. I was saying that this thing still says maybe divinity sensed, so
That's
Oh,
because
hasn't
it
been
hasn't been updated.
Yeah, it hasn't been updated, but it also had an arrow on it.
There you go. It's been fixed.
What was out here? A Dunnigan thing? Was that like something the Golden Mother told us about, like a resurrection thing that might have been a possibility?
Yeah, but the thing is, we don't really need that anymore. So what if we went
I mean,
and then
there's still like Stacy's dad to try and resurrect too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, right. So, what if we went this way, that way?
Wait, no. We need to go to the lead mine. Possible shard.
Yeah.
Yes, true.
That's
Yes,
true.
the lead mine is a location that could contain a shard of divinity.
And this is going to be the closest we're going to be to it, like, ever.
So this way, that way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it.
Yeah, where this red circle is a place you believe to be a base.
Oh, right. That's one of the bases. Okay.
Yeah.
We might get a clue in our souls there, then.
We have to go around instead because
Yeah, but
That's
we're not
solid.
doing the exact line. I mean, maybe Savin is. I would just do line to each one, and then we can decide from there how we get to it.
Yeah. It's more just connecting the points we're going to.
Yeah, and then the next one after that is back this way, and then up back to the Golden Mother, so Anai can talk with her dad and the Golden Mother and get their marriage certified and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
It's a nice little circular motion we're doing.
Man, how funny would it be to have picked up a collar at a cavern to put on the Golden Mother?
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think that would work, unfortunately.
The Golden Mother is the dominant.
I just want to say, I am genuinely impressed with how much of this map that you are covering. It is one of the larger maps I've given you in a campaign, and you are hauling ass around it on the regular.
I mean, to be fair, we kind of
You do
spent
have
the
conveyance.
we did spend the entire first part of the campaign only in this direction. So now we're finally going over here. We basically started around here and just went this way, and then only did this.
I love the
I mean,
overland travel
our
stuff.
action star was like here.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
whole
we
first
got
half
all
of the
over the
campaign
place.
was basically just going this way.
Yeah, I mean, this was the start of New Vegas. You know, it's like, do you want to go through all the ants, or do you beeline?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
want to
no, we
beeline
can't-
it, or you want to go like all
Here's a
around
route
here,
with some
like
balls
that,
on it.
and then, like,
Yeah, well, see, the
that,
thing is,
over
if we had gone
here,
this way, this is
back
where the
this
death
way.
claws were. We had to go
Yeah, to
all
avoid the
the way.
Deathclaw camp. Yeah,
And then it was like something like that, like sort of craziness.
yeah. There was a lot of back and forthing around there too. Yeah, no, it's been a very widespread exploration of the area. But did you save an innocent life?
Yes.
Viola.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Viola would count as a innocent life. Defeat a slow or a treacherous encounter.
We overcame
Yes,
the
we
dragon.
bypassed the dragon. Yeah.
You're right. That is preventing the
that's
near
true.
sure threat of an encounter, with skill tests counting for it.
Yeah, she has very directly said, yeah, if you don't do it, I am going to fight them and destroy everything here.
Yeah, or whether she actually was going to is a different matter. But, you know, emotional blackmail. As far as you know, yeah, she was perfectly willing to, even if she was losing to you in a fight, go out of her way to fuck the ship up, just to make sure that no one gets it. It's something a black dragon would probably do.
Yeah.
Learn something new about the Wild Attitude Journal?
Does the winged lady count about what we learned about the past?
Yeah, PI.
You guys had several days
Dave,
to
I'll-
interrogate her about the past.
Yeah, if you ask any of those questions in RP, I'm happy to time-you-wimey and tell you about those kinds of things.
Hell yeah.
Sure, sounds good.
You take on create a quest, complete a quest.
We did. We
Yes.
completed
Yeah.
the big boat quest.
Yeah, you complete Dragon Quest. You cover a rare magic item or treasure hoard.
The ship's engine is a magic item.
I'm not counting the ship's engine.
Whee.
Then no. That's 4.
No,
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't think we
I
did.
think you made any other kind
Means
of
we're going to be at
acquisitions.
299.
Looks like
Holy
it.
shit. Yeah. Alright, that is full EXP.
Alright, well, if you're watching the stream YouTube, thanks for tuning in. Sorry we had a late start. We'll see you tomorrow for 70. Till then, adios and do take care.